Downton Abbey is coming to an end, but not quietly. After over a decade of elegance, scandals, whispered secrets, and unforgettable goodbyes, the Crawleys are preparing for their final bow. And this time, it really is the last chapter. Downton Abbey. The grand finale hits theaters this autumn, and it's bringing back familiar faces, surprising returns, and one final twist no one saw coming. Yes, it's official. A third Downton Abbey movie is on the way. And this isn't just another sequel, this is the conclusion of a legacy. The legendary Paul Giamatti is back, and he's already opened up about why his character matters more than ever in this final film. But before we get into what he revealed, let's rewind to how this finale was confirmed. Back in March 2024, Imelda Staunton, who played Lady Maud Bagshaw, Queen Mary's lady-in-waiting, let the secret slip during a chat on BBC Radio 2. "There will be a final film," she said. "Simple, direct, and enough to send fans into a frenzy." People have been speculating about a third movie ever since the second one debuted in 2022. Even creator Julian Fellowes didn't expect the journey to go this far. He told Town Country, "I thought the 5th season was it, then the 6th, then the first movie. Now here we are again." Fellowes jokingly added, "I've accepted that when I die, Downton Abbey will be the headline." One of the biggest surprises? The return of Paul Giamatti, who played Harold Levinson, Cora Crawley's brother. He appeared just once, in season 4, and honestly, nobody expected him to show up again. But in a recent chat with Entertainment Weekly, Giamatti revealed that this time his character is extremely relevant to the story. Even he was stunned when Julian Fellowes reached out. Back then, Harold was a peripheral character. Now, he's a crucial part of this final story arc. "Somebody thought it was a good idea to make me very important," he joked. And now, he's back in a big way. Of course, it wouldn't be Downton Abbey without its signature cast. And this finale is packed with returning stars. Hugh Bonneville as Robert Crawley, Elizabeth McGovern as Cora, Michelle Dockery as Lady Mary, Laura Carmichael as Edith, Jim Carter as Mr. Carson, and Phyllis Logan as Mrs. Carson, formerly Mrs. Hughes. Brendan Coyle is back as Bates, Joanne Froggatt as Anna, Kevin Doyle as Mosley, Sophie McShera as Daisy, and Leslie Nichol as Mrs. Patmore. Also returning are Alan Leach as Tom Branson, Tuppence Middleton as Lucy, Harry Haddon Payton as Bertie, Robert James Collier as Thomas Barrow, Raquel Cassidy as Baxter, Paul Copley as Mr. Mason, Michael Fox as Andy, Douglas Wraith as Lord Merton, and Penelope Wilton as Lady Merton. Even Dominic West is back as Guy Dexter, and the cast grows with the arrival of Simon Russell Beale, Artie Fruition, Jolie Richardson, and more. Over the years, the cast has stayed surprisingly open to returning. Leslie Nicole, who plays Mrs. Patmore, once said, "I never say never. Most of us would love to come back. But it depends on whether people still want to see these stories on the big screen." Joanne Froggatt agreed, saying as long as Julian Fellowes is writing and fans keep showing up, the actors would be thrilled to keep going. Elizabeth McGovern was a bit more reserved. "Only if the script is good." Meanwhile, Robert James Collier joked, "I'd do it even if no one watched it. Let's just make another one anyway." So, where are we picking up in this final film? Downton Abbey. A new era left us in 1928, right after Tom Branson married Lucy Smith, who turned out to be the secret daughter and heir of Lady Maud Bagshaw. Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess, shocked everyone by revealing she had inherited a villa in the south of France, and chose to leave it to her great-granddaughter Sibby, so she could grow up on equal footing with her cousins. Elsewhere, a film crew had arrived at Downton to shoot a silent movie, The Gambler. At first, Robert was against it, but Mary Kahn. And back at the Abbey, a new era was dawning. Talkies were replacing silent films, and Mary Mosley and others had to improvise to save the production. Thomas Barrow unexpectedly found love with actor Guy Dexter, who invited him to New York to build a new life together. Mosley got offered a writing gig and proposed to Miss Baxter live on set. As the story closed, Cora's illness turned out to be treatable, not fatal. Edith went back to her magazine. Mr. Mason and Mrs. Patmore found new joy together. And Violet, ever regal, passed away surrounded by family. Her portrait now hangs in the hall, a quiet but powerful farewell. This third film is expected to pick up right where the last one left off, continuing the lives of the Crawley family in a world changing fast around them. But it's also going to do something more: honor the real-life passing of Maggie Smith in 2024. While her character died in the story, this time her farewell will carry a deeper, more emotional weight. Downton Abbey, the grand finale, premieres September 12th, and if there's ever been a time to say goodbye properly, it's now. Will the Crawleys finally find peace? Will old secrets resurface one last time? And will fans be ready to let go? We'll find out soon. Let me know in the comments. What are you most excited to see in the grand finale? Any theories about Harold's role? Do you think this is really the end? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll be covering more updates on Downton Abbey and other upcoming films right here. See you next time.